Welcome to this tutorial on Banking and General Ledger in Front Accounting. In this tutorial, we will learn to create General Ledger classes, General Ledger groups, General Ledger accounts. Also, we will learn to pass a journal entry, see the reflection in balance sheet, and how to void a transaction. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu Linux OS version 14.04, Front Accounting version 2.3.24. To practice this tutorial, you must be familiar with principles of bookkeeping, setup of an organization or company in Front Accounting. If not, for relevant Front Accounting tutorials, please visit our website. Let us start by opening the Front Accounting interface. Click on the browser, type localhost/account and press Enter. The login page appears. Recall that during installation we had created admin user. So here type the username as admin and the password. Then click on login button. The Front Accounting window opens. Click on Banking and General Ledger tab. We can see various options under this tab such as Payments, Deposits, Journal Entry, etc. Before we start with any transaction, we need to set the charts of accounts. The charts of accounts within Front Accounting is defined by type, class, group and account. All transactions are charged to an account, group, classes. These are used to group transactions for reporting purposes. Switch back to Front Accounting interface. We can see the options under maintenance bar as GL accounts, GL account groups, GL account classes in this tab. We need to set these options. In Front Accounting, account belongs to a group and group belongs to class. It depends upon how to present the balance sheet and profit and loss account statements. Here, GL accounts classes are the initial stage that need to be set first. Let us see the GL accounts classes. Here by default the class type and class name have been defined as assets, liabilities, income, expense. Also, you can see the class ID set for each class type. You will need to set this class before setting the account group. I will demonstrate how to do this. Here you need to add a new class ID that is not already there. So, I will type file as the new class ID. In the class name field, type a new class name. I will type the name as equity. Click on the class type drop-down box. You can see the default list: assets, liabilities, equity, income, cost of goods sold, expense. Front Accounting follows this class type to present in the balance sheet. Select the class type as equity. Click on Add New button. We can see a message appears and it says New account class has been added. Here you can see the new class equity has been added to the third row. This is because in the default class type, equity is on the third hierarchy level. So whenever you add a new class, it takes the default place of the class type. Now let us see how to add GL groups. Go to the Banking and General Ledger tab. Click on the GL account groups. We can see the default group name which shows GL account groups under the class. You can also see the group ID set according to the class. A unique class ID has to be added to each group name. In the group ID field, I will type the new group ID as 12. In the name field, I will type fixed assets as the group name. Here, I will keep this field as none. This is because the group name fixed assets does not belong to any subgroup that is already available. Click on the class drop-down box. According to the charts of accounts, fixed assets comes under the class of assets. Here I will select Assets as the class. To save these changes, click on Add New button. We can see an error message that says, this account group ID is already in use. This means that the account group ID 12 is repeated. Now, let us enter another number which is unique. Let me type the group ID as 13. Click on Add New button. This time we can see a message that says new account type has been added. The new group name is added randomly within the class Assets. Likewise, you can add your own group name. Now, let us see how to add GL accounts. Click on the Banking and General Ledger tab. Let us click on GL accounts. Here also you need to type a unique code. In the account code field, I will type 1100 as the code. Click on the account name field. I will type the account name as Land and Building. You can give any name of your choice. In the account group drop-down box, I will select the account group as Fixed Assets. The account name Land and Building has to come under the group Fixed Assets as per the charts of accounts. So here, click on the Account Status drop-down menu. Select the status as Active. Then, click on the Add Account button. We can see the message, New account has been added. Now, click on the New Account drop-down box. You can see the newly added account here. Each organization will have their own set of account codes as shown here. Likewise, by following the steps demonstrated above, you can create your own GL account. Pause the tutorial here and do this assignment. Create a GL account group as Investment. Create two separate GL accounts named Bonds and Debentures. Save the changes. Now, we have set up the charts of accounts for our own company. Next, let us pass a journal entry. Commenced business with a capital of rupees 50,000. The entry is cash account debit 50,000 to capital account 50,000. Being capital introduced in the business. Click on the Banking and General Ledger tab and then click on Journal Entry. Next, click on the calendar icon of Date field. You can see the default date is set as today. We can see the reference number for the transaction here. Click on the Account Description drop-down box. Here, I will select the option Cash. Then, click on the Debit text box and type the amount as 50,000. To save the debit entry, click on Add Item button. Again, click on the Account Description drop-down box. This time, I will select the option Capital. Then, click on the Credit text box and type the amount as 50,000. To save the credit entry, click on the Add Item button. Now, click on the Memo field for the narration of this journal entry. Here, type the text, being capital introduced in the business. Then, click on the Process Journal Entry button to save the entry. You can see the message at the top that appears in green, Journal Entry has been entered. You can also see the options, View this journal entry, Enter new journal entry, Add an attachment and Back. Let us explore View this journal entry option by clicking on it. Immediately, a new pop-up window opens showing the current general ledger transaction details. We can also see an option here, Print and Close. By choosing this option, we get a printout of this transaction for our future reference. This option here at the bottom right is to close this window. I will choose this and close this window. Now, click on the Enter New Journal Entry option. We can see a new page opens immediately for the next new transaction. Click on the Back option to go back. Now, click on the Add an Attachment option. We can see the fields transaction, description and attached file. Attached file option is used to attach any document related to the journal entry which is passed. Let me attach a sample voucher which I have already created and stored on my computer. For your convenience, this file has been provided in the code file link below this video. Please click on the link and save the file on your computer. Click on the Browse button and locate the folder in which the document is stored. I'll select the sample-voucher.odt file from my desktop folder. You can see the file attachment here now. Then click on the Add New button. A message appears that says attachment has been inserted. Also, you can see that the uploaded file has been added to the table. Now, let us see the reflection of this journal entry in the balance sheet. To do so, click on the Banking and General Ledger tab. Then click on the Balance Sheet drill down option. We can see the transaction is reflected here. Current asset shows balance of 50,000. The transaction is also reflected in liabilities by showing the balance of 50,000. Since we made only one journal entry, we see only one entry in the displayed list. In the future, when we have many more journal entries, the displayed list will be longer. Let us now see how to void a transaction. Click on the Setup tab and then on the option Void a transaction under the Maintenance bar. This option is used to delete or remove an entry. We can see the reference number which shows the entry. Click on the Select icon. On selecting the icon, the transaction number and voiding date appears. Click on the Void Transaction button. A message appears that says, "Are you sure you want to void this transaction? This action cannot be undone." I'll click on the Proceed button. Immediately another message appears and says, "Selected transaction has been voided." That's how we void a transaction whenever required. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we have learned to create general ledger classes, general ledger groups, general ledger accounts. Also, we have learned to pass a journal entry, see the reflection in balance sheet, and how to void a transaction. As an assignment, pass a journal entry, goods purchased for Rs 50,000, see the reflection in the balance sheet. This video summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. Please download and watch it. We conduct workshops using Spoken Tutorials and give certificates. For more information, please contact us. The Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. This tutorial has been contributed by Sheetal Prabhu from IIT Bombay. Thank you for joining.